Hello to all you guys out there in YouTube land. This is Jewel Ranger coming to you from a rather dark room today. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about the up and coming release of identity cards for the general public in the UK. Yes, late 2009. This has been released, press release by the government has actually come out within the last 24 hours, saying that they're actually going to release identity cards. Try them in Manchester in late 2009. You're going to be able to apply for these in chemists and post offices and all types of places like that. What they haven't told people is they're actually going to be a cost. So this is actually not included in the government's budget. The government has budgeted out £5 billion for this scheme. But there's actually going to be a £30 cost for anyone who wants to buy a card, and also an additional £30, so £60 altogether, for processing the photographs that are going to be involved in this. So there's going to be basically a £60 cost, which works out to, I think it's about $75 to $80 with the current exchange rate. So that's actually additional to the 5 billion. Then on top of this, basically they haven't actually costed for the places that are going to use them, say hospitals, benefit agencies. They haven't actually costed them the 5 billion for these places to purchase scanners to actually scan the cards. So essentially, the ID cards are going to be a visual check, like we already have with driving licenses and passports. So there is actually no advantage unless these agencies can afford to buy the scanners. If they can't, the official advice has been, and let me actually just check this press release. The official advice is to flick the cards because they have a distinctive sound. Yes. Also be aware that the government has also said that DNA stored that will be used on the information will be on the cards, and also is stored within the central database. They'll basically be able to store your DNA for anyone who's arrested, not charged. So let's get this right: that anyone who's actually arrested, you don't have to be charged. Your DNA can be stored for 12 years and used in conjunction with all this information. So essentially, especially with the relaxation of arrest laws due to the anti-terrorism laws released in the UK, that means you could be walking down the street, you could be arrested, not charged, just arrested on suspicion of something, and your DNA can be then stored for up to 12 years, even if you haven't done anything, just arrested, you know. Or you could be out on a Friday night, you could be a bit tipsy, you can grab them on that way. You can arrest. You can be arrested for being, I don't know, drunk and disorderly. They can release you with no charge, but keep all your DNA. So just be aware that ID cards are real. I mean, they have been real for a lot of foreign nationals and immigrants into the country. So they've been real for a lot of people. But now we actually do. ID cards are going to be around the corner. They say that actually the ID cards will might replace the national insurance cards that we have. So youngsters, up to I think it's 2010, they plan on releasing this. The young people who would normally get a national insurance card, so they'll be able to process that. So this is actually underway, guys. Now I'm one of those people that I've got nothing to hide. I've got nothing to hide and nothing to fear from being arrested, or I've nothing to hide, and I don't want ID cards because I don't see the point. We already have systems in place that they can have test your identity. I mean, I don't see the need for having ID cards. And that's what the passport. They had a scheme together they put out for more information on the passport, which I'm like, that's fine. But this national ID card thing just feels a bit like show me your papers, and all the guys in the US who are thinking, haha, you're getting ID cards. Just be aware that anything really, if it works over here, it won't be long before it's released in the US. So, guys, I think it's something we've got to keep aware of. I'll post the links in the comments, which should be over there. So I'll post a link with all the news links. Please, guys, get the word out. Let's get this message out to people. The ID cards are on the way. We really got to do things. We can't just sit back passively and let these things happen to us. You know, the government hasn't even told us about the cost. 60 quid, an extra 60 quid on top of their 5 billion. So we've got to put in money, and they're putting 5 billion. I mean, and they didn't even tell us about this. They didn't even tell us this stuff. So we let it go through. Guys, come on, let's get together. Let's work on this. Let's actually get informed about ID cards. Anyway, thank you for listening. This has been Jill Ranger, and just keep informed. And hopefully, the next video I'll put out will be a happier one with a collection of some of my favorite YouTube users. So, guys, as I said, thank you for listening, and